From the beginning, we wanted the centre to be about teaching and research and community building. And as we developed the centre over the years, we did that. So we built the first ever course in social entrepreneurship in the world, in a business school here. We built the Skoll Forum with our colleagues in Palo Alto, which was all about how we bring people together globally. And in terms of research, we built that out of the teaching, really. So in recent years, the centre's developed enormously. And within the boundaries of those three original ambitions, it's probably been above all research that's really flourished. And that's thanks a lot to the leadership of Mariah and Jessica and other people in the centre who've really brought in collaborators from within the school and outside to think about big issues in social entrepreneurship, to present research, and to build their thinking into the centre's strategy. So a huge, huge change, but a really positive one.
For me, the Skoll Center is a knowledge repository. It's a platform for thinking through how to solve some of the world's wicked problems. And most importantly, it's a community of practice. It's a community of engaged and committed leaders who then go on to support each other to create and do amazing things.
To see the community coming together, seeing that how that community has grown in size in the terms of ambition that the community as a whole has. It brings me a lot of hope, and that's something that I'm very grateful for and I greatly value.
So I definitely think of learning. When I think of Skoll, I think of a place to come back to, and it's a space within Oxford that has been one that I can return and keep growing in and keep challenging myself and the work that I'm doing.
At the beginning of the program, it meant the world. It was my ticket to Oxford, but it was also sort of a second home. And I think the value of the Skoll community for me is going to grow as I grow and sort of detach from the Oxford community. I think that is something that I always have, and I'm really looking forward to furthering the relationship.
My relationship with Skoll really began when I first came to Oxford, right? And this is, over 13 years ago, in 2009. I came as an MBA student here. And I came from Pakistan, so we have a lot of, social, environmental, political issues. And when I came to Oxford, I really wanted a community. I really wanted to understand, find people, have conversations on these big, deep issues that I grew up with. And instantly, I was enamored by the place, because suddenly I felt, okay, this is where my community is, right? This is where I feel if I have a challenge, if I have an issue, if I want to bring a program, that's where I immediately go towards. Because then I can have those conversations there, but also develop, a deeper understanding of what needs to happen.
System thinking indeed can change the world. Getting articulate about how we start to adapt and use what the origins of system thinking have tried to articulate for us in the ways that we work in every single organization, I think is really one of the core fundamental steps towards the systemic change. I see the Skoll Center also being a gathering of people who are individuals who represent important institutions, but also recognize that they are here to create the change in those institutions and amongst us. So we're here with many different hats on, but we get to take those hats off and think critically about them.
I think that combination of a research-led strategy plus a commitment to then translating that for practical applications and particularly policy applications, I think is a tremendously exciting possibility for the Skoll Center.
What really excites me about social impact and the work we're doing right now and the moment we're in is that despite all the mounting challenges, and perhaps because of the mounting challenges, what we're seeing is that impact has become a central issue, a central concern, a central priority. It's what keeps CEOs up at night. And that gives us a tremendous opportunity. They're thinking about the need to transform their own organizations, and they're thinking about their role and their firm's role in transforming systems more broadly. And it's a moment and an opportunity that we have to capitalize on, to seize, and to really take advantage of that energy and make a meaningful difference.